Gone are the days where, record companies had huge budgets for this kind of thing. I mean, bands would go into a studio and stay there for weeks or even months, sometimes recording and writing, and they would do everything in the studio, in these pro studios that would charge ungodly rates. But nobody cared because the money was flowing in, the budgets were huge. Okay, that doesn't happen anymore. Okay, those days are gone. But even at a lower level, still, when the time is ticking, the clock is ticking, obviously, the pressure is on. But if it's not and you're at home, don't worry about it. Take your time. And sometimes you'll find that if you don't put a lot of pressure on yourself and you just, it's written, I'm good to go, I'm happy with it, let's hit record, let's see what happens, and then the song can start materializing sometimes in a different direction. It's pretty amazing. I read an interview with the Rolling Stones where they were talking about Sympathy for the Devil when they went into the studio to record that song. Initially, the idea for that song had no bongos, had none of that. It didn't have the rhythm and the feel of the song that we know now. It was a completely different thing. I think it was just a guitar, some rhythm acoustic. I think it was an acoustic guitar, yeah. And it had it's strange. Look it up, but it was just an incredible, like a different song. But in the studio, they were going through it. The producer was there, engineer was there. They all give their input, obviously. And the band, of course, is like, you know what, I'm not feeling this. And then someone picked up the bongos. I don't know who it was. And it just went, and the rest is history. It just went from there. So amazing things can happen during the recording process. Okay, so don't ever think that your song has to be completely done, completely finished before hitting record, because incredible things can happen while recording. Because, hey, we're talking about art here, okay? We're talking about art, which is, it can change. And you can get inspiration from different places, and next thing you know, you're going in a different direction. It's pretty amazing when that happens. But for me, when is the song done? When do we start recording? When do we stop writing the song and start recording? It's a fluid thing. You press record. As far as I'm concerned, you've written your song. Great. It's written well enough. Awesome. Press record and let's continue exploring, creating, and discovering. There's no limit there, especially when you're in an environment like this. And you can take your time and you don't have to worry about it. Okay, there's no real pressure there, and just allow your creativity to shine through.